play a game called WWE Champions, which of all things, if you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush. It's basically just moving gems around and breaking colored gems.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with another DSP documentary has hit the internet. I do not condone or condemn any actions or views in this video. Do not contact anyone featured in this video. Pretty good intro. I'm not going to watch all of it with you guys, but
interesting.
I'm going to have the link to this down below so you can watch it on your own.
All these DMs, when the dust is settled, I think I'll be vindicated as having been one of the top level trolls or detractors of Phil ever.
I mean, DSP delayed his trip to Connecticut to visit his mom from April to July after the DMs got leaked.
Maybe that's a bit premature. Maybe I'm sucking my own with that. But I really think once the dust settles and you're actually able to see beginning to end just how milked and felted Phil got during this whole arc and how much embarrassing dirt there is against Phil, I think even the most hardened detractors are gonna have to give me props for this one.
The king is back, baby. He's here to stay.
Dark side Phil! Dark side Phil!
I'm not freaking lying. I did tip freaking Phil.
I care more about Phil's life than he freaking does.
Go f yourselves, you disingenuous pieces of human fucking shit.
I mean, pretty good editing. That's why I wanted one of many reasons why I wanted to share this with you guys.
Bow down to the king of kings. A 400-pound lesbian looking bum walked all over internet legend Darkside Phil.
But guys, this is it. Last chance. Unless you contribute in the next 5 minutes, the streak is legit dead.
Felt it.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? You alright? Today we'll be peeking into the shadowy corners of the internet and doing a deep dive into a niche saga that has passed most of the world by. A story packed full of twists and turns, ups and downs. A tale where an unexpected hero will rise to vanquish an unlikely alliance of online villains. And a morbidly obese puppet master will cackle all the way to the bank. But before we dive headfirst into the internet's anus and get lost in a pixelated void of algorithm-driven infamy, let's first meet some of the characters in this parable.
Dark Side fucking Phil.
Philip Brunel, otherwise known as Darkside Phil or DSP Gaming, is an infamous internet personality who got the nickname the King of Hate in his younger days when he played in competitive video game tournaments. Even at this early stage of his career, he was seen as rude, showing poor sportsmanship to his fellow gamers. Philip was unfazed by this nickname though and even adopted the moniker for himself, which he used as part of his persona on his YouTube channel. Over the years, Phil has become best known for the time he accidentally recorded himself making love to Madame Palm and her 5 lovely daughters before a live stream started.
That, I've never heard that saying before.
What is up, everyone?
The
Hello,
stream
hello,
will be
and
starting
welcome.
shortly.
Oh, the camera's on.
God,
The
what a
camera's been on the whole
snort.
time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Very erotic, he is also well known for online begging, this being a dominant factor in his live streams.
Let's get our first tip of the night.
It's not begging, it's crowdfunding.
Get our first memberships of the night. Let's get a super chat for the night in here. Please tip tonight. Let's hit that goal. Let's get some contributions, but in particular tips. Let's get the tips coming in. Do not listen to any moron who tries to spin what I'm saying right now into something toxic and nonsensical and full of conspiracy theories. It's not. I'm being transparent with my audience. Basically, for the next few weeks, things will be financially tight for me because of reasons. If I saw a distinct increase in tip support...
Because of reasons, guys. Reasons I can't tell you. Was this the tax saga? Flying cat across the country? Multiple times and paying for all that saga? Or was this the leading into bankruptcy saga? Which saga was this?
the next 2 weeks, it would actually allow me to sit back and more relax. Right now, I am kind of tense and on edge. I have a bathroom that's been broken for over 2 years. The shower doesn't work, the toilet doesn't work, things falling apart. I can't...
And it is still broken. That thing has been broken for almost as long as it's fucking lived there.
Do anything with it. I have no money for it. In the next few weeks, I now have to buy a ton of games. All right, just think about what I just said. I have to buy Sonic Superstar, Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, and at the end of the month, Alan Wake 2, and that's at a minimum. Okay, at a minimum in a short period of time. You know, I have a broken dishwasher in my kitchen. I have cabinets that, no exaggeration, the drawers and doors are coming off the walls. And I just don't have money to do anything with it. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you.
But you would if you stopped playing WWE Champions.
But it always seems like it's a black hole.
It's considered rude to brag about how many awards
because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you.
This happens a lot repetitively, over and over and over again. Phil also has a very complicated system of donation goals, with the final reward at the end of this tangled web of investment being that he will just eat some fast food for his viewers to watch. He is known for being a
Not always fast food, sometimes it's just above fast food.
gaming live streamer who is not very good at playing games, and will blame everything apart from himself for his failure. Probably my favourite thing about Phil is his laugh, which some have likened to a seal.
Your partner died.
Fuck, I kinda wanna make like a 10-minute clip of this, just to laughing over and over and over again.
A big part of the DSP story are his detractors, who are unusually dedicated to logging and destroying everything that he does. They have a donation spreadsheet that is updated daily and tracks all of the money that Phil gets, including which game he was playing and what time the donation was made. They've also made search engines that you can use to search through his nearly 70,000
Pig go!
videos for keywords. We don't have time to get into the long list of detractor actions, but needless to say they are a very committed group and have plagued Philip's every move. To some, Phil is an artificial father figure, a synthetic friend that they must appease with money, so that he doesn't leave them to a bleak world of solitude. To others, he is a farmer, mercilessly milking his small but loyal fan base for every drop. As DSP grew older, he shed the self-imposed title of the King of Hate, so that he could focus on his non-drama based content. But his internet light was fading, with even his haters getting bored of hating him, and his loyal fans starting to
The crown doesn't stand for anything, guys. That crown you see in my background all the time, it's not for being the king of hate.
dwindle. This is the backdrop for Darkside Phil's decision to contact an internet drama show with a proposition, an event that would change his life forever. Kino Casino is an energetic live streaming show based on Kick that covers internet oddballs and drama. The show aims to provide entertaining storylines with recurring characters that they ruthlessly roast for up to 8 hours straight. If you've watched my video on Ian Miles Chong, you may recognise one of the hosts. His name is Andy Worski, and he used to run a successful show on the internet blood sports side of YouTube. On Kino Casino, he mostly just laughs at jokes told by the other host, who is known as PPP, real name Ashton.
PPP has the energy, Andy Worski has the tech knowledge. That's why whenever PPP and DSP tried to do anything together, neither one of them had the tech knowledge. They kept fucking everything up, which I thought was pretty funny.
Parks, he is known for once flashing his chocolate starfish on a live stream, and for being a rather large man.
I'm fat. If I don't lose weight, I'm gonna die.
Ashton has a personality to match his body size, and is a very excitable fellow who screams, "Whoa, buddy," a lot, and hits a triangle whenever one of his victims has been felted. The term felted is kind of like the show's catchphrase and comes from Ashton's days of playing poker. Once all of your chips are gone, there is nothing in front of you but felt, hence the term felted. The symbolism being that the victim of their ridicule now has nothing left. Ethan Ralph was once a well-known streamer who hosted a successful internet blood sports show on YouTube called The Kill Stream. He was once friends with Andy but had a public falling out with him, and now the pair seem to be bitter enemies. Ethan's downward spiral from well-known streamer to internet laughingstock is outside of the scope of this video, but he's really not the
And don't forget, he fled the country to get out of paying child support. That is just such an absolute fucking shit show, everything going on with him. If you try to keep track of all of it, I'm glad I got one locale to make fun of. Because try to keep track of all of them, never gonna happen.
best of people, and he spends most of his time lost in a haze of drug-fueled meltdowns, scraping a living by becoming a one-man freak show. Kino Casino cover his trials and tribulations regularly, which has only made Ralph resent the show more, which in turn brings the casino joy and laughter. ReviewTech USA, real name Richard, is again a once successful YouTuber who has had a self-induced meltdown to become an internet lolcow, selling his...
Yeah, we're just 9 minutes into this. We're just now introducing... It's a pretty good documentary. I'm going to leave the link down below so you guys watch it yourself. Give them a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment for them. Help out their channel and all that. Not that I don't think they really need it, but hey. Always good to share the love. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.